Hey everybody, welcome back. In the last episode, we had made our new city a little more walkable with these roads here. And in this episode, what I want to do is I want to go into our district here that we have saved for our farmland, and I want to go and make that happen this episode. If you're new here, my name is Wyatt. I am a commercial broker of over 6 years selling commercial real estate up and down the west coast of the United States. And I have zero experience whatsoever in city skylines, any city building sims, but I wanted to share my progress with this game with everybody, and I wanted to include you all in the process. Welcome. Please hit the subscribe button, give it a like, just show me you're here. I don't know what you have to do, leave a comment. I don't really care at the end of the day. I just hope you can enjoy the content that we make every single day here. Now, here's what I'm thinking. We need to obviously make this happen. So I do know there is a way to zone for this properly. Give me a second while I find it. So we have the farming industry here. Now, do I have to create a new one? I don't. But what I need to do, because since I had taken some of this land for myself, where's that erase tool? There we go. I need to mark this down here and bring this back to where we can properly zone and utilize the land. And what I'm probably going to have to do, I'm going to have to follow this little graph here. So this whole chunk is really good farmland. And of course I put a school on it. Dang it. But it's okay. So I didn't remember this real quick. So we have this here is really nice. And it kind of cuts out at this street. So let's do that. Let's really quickly make sure we get our district lined up appropriately. Kind of just map this out just like this. Nothing really too there we go. Nothing really too special about it. Not trying to be perfect, just trying to get in a good idea of the lay of the land. And what else we got? So there, and then we want to get around that, and that's pretty much gonna be the cutoff for our farmland right about here. And is there anything else really further in? I can't really see. There's a little bit here, so we're gonna de-zone here. We'll zone this part. Yeah, we'll make it a little bit even like that. And we'll just kind of cut this. And we don't want that obviously to be farmland. That's where we're going to have a little bit more industrial use for our city. And we'll actually extend this right to here. And we'll cut this right there. Okay, that looks good enough to me. Let's just make this a little more even for my OCD, just like that. Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna leave. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this. Sorry for the constant changes, but give me a little bit more patience here. Right here. Cut. Just because we're gonna probably be expanding this part here for our city a little bit more. So I don't want to utilize that and have to demo anything down the road. So, okay. Future farms. Let's call this. I don't know. We'll name this Sid's Pastures. Well, that's what we'll do. There we go. Sid's Pastures. All right. We love that. And now some policies we need to make sure we have in place. I don't know what I'm doing with this, so give me a second while I figure this out. Is there anything that I can put in that would incentivize farmland? Anything that I can do that would make farming a little bit more profitable or more incentivized for our people? I don't really see it, but maybe let me know down below in the comments if I missed anything, but I'm just not seeing anything that would give us any benefit. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to bother with that. And instead, here comes the fun part. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to click this. Okay, now it's farmland, right? That's great. Does this do anything that I can... Agricultural specialization. Okay, I don't know what any of that means. Let's see if we can do anything that would benefit us in the long run here. Let's see. And we have buildings on fire. Fantastic. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, farmland here. Okay. Oh, we need to create an industrial area. Okay. So for now, then I'm not gonna keep this our industrial section because I want to move this eventually. But just from now, just to hopefully get that designation that we need to unlock our farms, let me just zone this in, and then we're gonna specialize it for industry. Oh, okay. I guess I'll do it again. Paint, and then we're gonna let's go right back to that edge, and then we'll cut it off right there. And then we'll make this whole thing industrial. Now that should have unlocked some farmland, I hope. Let's see. I already forgot what I was doing. Yes, okay. Farm main building. Sets an unassigned industrial area type to farming, allows level progression. So we have this whole part here, this whole pasture. Now, what's going to be important to me to figure out is where I want to have the main building. And let's just do this just for the sake of uniformity. And then we'll get this across. Okay. Now, where would I want to put the main house? So if I have my... Oh, did the district just get wiped? Is that what I'm seeing here? Okay, that's farmland. Okay, so this whole area is farmland here. Now, where would I want the main building to be? I want to obviously utilize the land as best as I can. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So this is going to be where the majority of our farming is going to take place. So I might want to put it actually closer to the main road here, just like this. So let me do that. It makes sense to me. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. I don't know. But it works for me. Okay, so now we unlocked a few things here. Let me put this away. Meadow orchard, fallen buildings, small grain silo, animal pasture, small crop field, small fruit field. Okay, now that sounds like a headache. I don't know what I'm doing. Must be placed not in an industry area. So I'd have to put it. Area has no main building. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, let me do this real quickly before I forget to do anything else. Run my water line. And this is where my inexperience with this game is gonna kick me in the butt. I don't know. I have to put it in here, but I also have to have a main building. So am I better off then? Do I need to paint an industrial area like this? Does this make sense? I hope I'm doing this right. We do this, and then we take this. I'm just going to paint kind of around the edges. Just to kind of get a, just get the feel for it and to get everything covered. Okay, and then let me get the big brush here too. This is kind of taking forever. There we go. Okay, and then let me take this out, take these out, and all right, good enough. So now does that allow me to do what I need to do? I go into here. Area has no main building. So I need to expand the, oh, okay, so I need to expand this district. Let me paint this whole thing in one more time. Then we're gonna take this down. Just like this. Paint it all in. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. So this should cover it. Okay, come on, get painted. Paint yourself in. There we go. All right, so that wasn't that bad. All right, yeah, there we go. Hey, we figured it out. All right, now we can put this down. We have some production that we need to do, and I'm thinking we can just put these. Yeah, I like it like this. Just kind of put it on our main roads, not our main roads, our main side roads for our district. Let's put this. Let's give it one block of space, and then what else did we unlock? What is this? Small animal pasture. I'll put this in the back. I'll have it go this direction. Now that should be great. Now what does this need? This needs raw materials. I don't know what that means. Low amount of raw materials needed. Raw materials, blah, 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 blah. So make sure trucks carrying them can reach the building. For processing buildings in industrial area, having nearby storage buildings, storing the raw goods, help ensure there's always some available. Okay. So, from what I gather with that information, we have our main building. We need to get something else. So we have ore industry. Okay. Oh, extractor, processing, unique. Okay. What about farming? So we have an extractor building. Crops are produced and zoned, can be imported, and then they process to. Okay. Now, with that in mind, then, is there a processing plant anywhere that I can utilize? Large crop, large crop. And to see if there's anything that, oh, here we go. Small grain silo, so we need this. Let's put this next to our main farm building. That just makes sense to me. Then let's let's put in our fence line just so we can make it a little bit nicer. Let's see if we can do it like this. Then we snap you across like that. Not gonna work. Okay, never mind. Okay. So with that here then, so we still need we still need crops because we have our trucks, they're going. That's great. And then they put into the silo. That's operating, that makes sense. We got crops. So this should start to do whatever it has to do, I'd hope. Okay, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. And I'm gonna see what else we can actually utilize here. I wish there was a way, I'm sure there is, I'm just not seeing it. There probably is a way to see production. We have, I don't know what that means. We got something going with that. So farming should be operating, should be going, it's processing, it's all doing what it needs to do. And then we have our main building there. Okay. I'm gonna fast forward this. I'm gonna see if this does anything. Because I don't know what we might be missing. And what I could do too, just to have it, I'm probably gonna be making a mistake by doing this. But I'm also gonna put in a small crop field here. I'll probably give some space and give some space. Let's go one more. There we go. Oh, did I not plant this already? Oh, I didn't have this in. Oh, okay. I had a fruit field and I had a greenhouse, but I'm missing the crop field. Is that correct? Mono pasture. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm pretty sure I put this down first, so interesting. Okay. And then I'm just going to toss in one more fruit just right there, just to have it. I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know, but it makes sense to me. Small grain is storing just nice. Got enough workers. Everything's balanced. I got to figure out a way to make that work, but we're going to leave it alone for now. That looks nice. I'm gonna see, actually what I want to do too, what I need to do while that is currently doing what it has to do, I need to fix our lanes because in the last episode we had made a lot of progress and then we immediately botched it because we didn't, our police stations were having issues because of this median strip getting where it needs to get. I don't want a median. Can I get something without a median but also a bike lane? That's a grass. 4-lane with bus, 2-lane road with bike lanes. Okay, this is what I want to do. Then we're gonna shove. Let's get that all onto it just to have it. I'm gonna get all of this marked. Perfect. Oh no, we keep killing our bus lines. It's okay. We're gonna fix those as time goes on. But I really, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I just really want to make sure that we have our bike paths set. Just like that, and then we get those, get those, get those, get those. Now I'll leave. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to fix university's roads as well. Get that like that, get that like that. Okay, and then I missed this street here. All right. Anything else I missed? Bang, bang. And let's get all of these taken care of as well. The biggest thing is we want to make sure that this city is walkable, it is bikeable, and it lessens the need for cars. Just like that. Okay. Did I get everything? Yes, 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 yes. Now, before I forget, I gotta fix this one road here. This is the one I need, right? 6-lane with decoration. Okay, perfect. So now I'm hoping, now I'm scared to see my bus lanes. Okay, so we do have bus lanes that are still operating. I think it's only 2 lines now. Let's make this one a red just so we can see the difference. Okay, so this one is doing the majority of it, and this one is also doing a good job. So you know what, I'm not too upset about these bus lines. I'm fine with that. We'll not touch them for now. Let's go back to our farm and see. So this is now operating the way we want it to. That is great. We have our animals in there. Let's also do another one in the back. I want to see if we can raise more animals. Just like that, just like that. Okay. Let's make these pigs and let's make these Highland cows. Does that make any difference? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but it's going to look cool. So this is now giving, perfect. So this gives crops to our land, and this should feed our animals. Cool. All right. Hey, we're doing something. We're doing something. Let's go. We're learning on the fly. That's great. Okay, we have that in place. I want to see if I can get this level 2, this district. Now, I don't know entirely how to get there, to be honest with you. I don't even know where to look to see if if we're doing it correctly, but I will figure it out. Let me see. Extractor buildings. Yep. Processing. So we have all of these. Storage, we have that. Okay, we don't need any of that. How do we tell? How do we get a level 2 farming area? I wish there was a way, and I'm sure there is. I'm just not seeing it. There's got to be a way to see the level that you have currently, just because, you know, that was the thing you can see with the stock market. You can just click on you can click on this over here, the investments tab, and you can see where you're at. Let me show you actually. So this is our other city. So you click on this, you can see level 5 here. We got that pretty quickly. Now I'm just curious. There's got to be a button you can click to see. There we go, just like that. Okay. So we need to produce resources to get to the next level. That's pretty much the gist of it. We have policies. Everything here is in place, and then advanced automation we have in place also. Can I click that? Click that. Okay. Everything here. What does this do? This does. All right, so everything here should incentivize faster growth, faster productivity. So I'm going to let that do what it does. Now I'm going to see how this affects our production. So we have enough workers. We just need to get to our production. And so I'm going to let that run. And I'm also going to put in a second silo just to future-proof any issues we might run into with storage. So I'll put one more. I'll put it right there. Okay. That looks great. All right. Let that run for a bit. So we do need not enough raw materials. So we actually need to get more materials in place. And so what I'll do with that information then is I'm going to go back to our dirt roads. And I'm going to toss in just a few more, maybe just one more row, honestly. Do one more row, just like this. And we need the raw goods. So we need crops, I believe is correct. Let's change this appearance here. Let's make this into apples. Sure. So back to our farm tab, and let's add in. Let's do a crop field right here. Let's do a fruit field right here. And we'll do one more just like that. Okay, that looks great. Greenhouse. We have one greenhouse. We have cotton. I don't want a second greenhouse. Let's do pears here. And then let's do potatoes here. And then we have wheat. Is that cotton? Okay, so everything is different. And let's do, that's apples already, right? Apples, oranges, pears. Okay, that looks fine. And then just for the sake of it, let's make this uniform with this one. So greenhouse there. Looks cool. I love it. All right, so let that produce. And let me just see where we're at, just see if we need to fast forward anything. So we actually can just let this sit here for about a few seconds. And I may jump cut this, or I might just let this sit. Ooh, who knows? You know what? Let's work on other things while that is getting to level 2. Let me see what we can possibly do with our main city here while we wait. Everything does work. Oh, we actually don't have financial buildings that were over here. We don't have a bank. Oh, what's this? Media broadcasting? This is actually pretty cool. So can I put in a media broadcasting building here? Or a festival area? Very cool. Where do I want to put that? Oh, a level 2 farm. We unlocked a few things here like that. I'll come back to our city. I want to focus on our farms this episode. We'll slow this back down to 1 speed, and we'll see what we have unlocked now that we can use. So now we have a farm workers barracks. We increases the work efficiency of the workers in this industry area. Each building increases efficiency by 5%. To a maximum of 100, so we can stack these. Okay, that's tempting. I'm not going to do it just yet, but I would definitely keep that into consideration. What is this? Not enough buyers for product? So do we need more commercial buildings then to purchase our goods here? That's what I'm understanding. Do I want to do anything currently? I could maybe provide some use there. I'm not going to do anything just yet. Let me see my zonings here. I could put some commercial in here to maybe let that go, and I think I will. I'm going to zone this low density and low density. I'm going to leave this alone. I want to play with these sides some more still down the road. I may actually, you know what? I'm going to make this block here. No. I'll make this here high density commercial just for now. I might change it later on. I want to really keep a space for more buildings like this high interest tower because this looks great and it brings attention to our city. But for now, I'll just do that to meet the needs here. And then we need to add in our barracks that we unlocked. Kind of want to figure out how I want to do this. And what I'm thinking I might, ooh, that was laggy. What I think I might do is turn the speed down. I think I'll build a road out and I'll go up and I'll go down. I don't want to cut that because that'll obviously be an issue. Let's do that. Let's put our barracks on the back end of this street. Just like that. Let's do 2, 3. Yeah, let's do 3. Just to get worker efficiency up and running. And then we unlocked a few more things as well. Where do we get our others? Let's see. Do we have anything unlocked under the extractor buildings? Nope. The processing we do have. So we have a flour mill we unlocked, and then a cattle shed. So flour mill processing building, which requires, okay, this makes flour. Okay, that makes sense. So with this building, I think what I'll do is I'm going to put another road on the other side, just like this. That looks bad. Let's run it down to here. Make it even with that. There we go. And then let's get in our flour mill. Actually, we have to up the paint here for our industrial area. Let's bring this down to the road just like this. Fill this in. And then we'll bring this over and fill this in just like that. Okay. Flour mill going down. Let's put it... Now, I don't know what... Okay, that's just... Oh, noise and soil pollution. Okay. I got to keep that in mind then. So if I'm going to be affecting the soil, I'm going to put this near the road. That could cause some congestion. That's actually interesting. Okay. I'm going to do it here. I think that works. Cattle shed, that also creates some pollution. Let me put this on this side then. Just like that. Yeah, right there is fine. So hopefully that'll do what it needs to do. And the raw materials should be being processed just like that. And then this should also get some production. Okay. Making good progress, you know, just for learning how farmlands work. This is pretty easy to understand. So let this run for a little bit. We're currently at about 20 minutes into the episode. I'm gonna try to get to level 3 and then I'll call it there. I think we can get in the next 5 minutes if we leave the speed on max. And while that's going down, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can fit in any buildings into our city that we don't have already. We have parks, we have all these, but I'm looking for unique buildings that we can utilize. Let's see. Anything that we don't want that we can use. Now, the Opera House obviously would be fantastic, but... Oh, we can put it there. We want to do that, though. So that's residential, isn't it? That is residential. I don't want to affect that much. We're having some issues with trash pileup as well. Is that causing problems already on this side? Landfills in use. Incinerators doing good. That's doing good. Recycling buildings doing fine. So I think we have an issue with just pickup. So I may start building out this area down here, which was meant to be our industrial area. If you missed it in the last episode, we have pretty much left this blank because I want to eventually transfer our industrial district of Orchard down to here just to alleviate traffic and kind of separate our city from our industrial area. So what I'll do is I'm going to put down a power plant down here. Do a solar. I know we don't need it. It's going to cut into our profits quite a bit, but just to have it up and running, we're going to put this in the corner just like this. And then we're going to put in a, where are you? I'm going to put in some more processing, some more waste. Let's put down this right here. We'll put down an incinerator here, an incinerator here. And we need some water. Now I'm hoping, I didn't think this through. I'm hoping that the solar generator doesn't need or doesn't put our water back into the into our city system, because that'd be bad. I really hope not. So we need to get some more sewer treatment as well. And so with that in mind, I'll start building some water treatment plants. What I could do, I do like water pumps. Very environmentally friendly. I'm going to put this right here on a power line to it. Oop, other side. And that should help take care of our city, right? We need power. Hey, level 3 farm. Okay, with level 3 farm, I'm going to end the episode right now, but what I'm going to do first before I forget is I'm actually going to put in this right here. Can I maximize this? I don't want to think too hard about it. Let's just do that. Let's run a power line from here to here. All right. So that should take care of our sewage issues. Right, there we go. And then some water availability. You know, give me a second. I'm going to also get that figured out. Large water tower. If this building's... Okay, so we don't want that to happen. So I'm instead going to just put in a standard line where other lines are. Let's do one more just to have it. We don't need it, obviously, but just for the sake of availability, let's do it. Let's also do a second drain. We'll put this side by side, and then we'll run a pipe across just like that. Okay, so that should work. Electricity is way beyond what we need, but that's fine. Our income is doing great. We have a lot of accessibility. There we go. Water's online. So I think that looks great. 25 minutes in this episode roughly. Let's see what we unlocked for our farm. Let's see if we can do anything else before we call this a day. Milking parlor, does this affect the soil at all? It also affects the soil. Oh my goodness. This is actually a little bit of an issue. I have these buildings here, and I don't want to get in the way of our crops, because that's obviously a problem to do that. So if I were to do it even on this side, it still hits the crops. I could do it here, because this is all going to be city services and amenities, so I'm not going to have any housing or water lines going there, so I can do it here, and I think I will. I'm going to put it right here. Milking parlor is in, and then so that's going to get crops obviously to it soon. I'm not worried about that. Anything else we unlocked? We unlocked a medium crop field. Ah, very cool. So do I need to have, so does power run? Power runs to here. We need water for this part too. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get that up, that down, and that down. Okay, that's on. Here we go. And we also have a medium crop field. I really want to get this power line taken out, but we just need to connect this here. I don't want to just put anything just to put it in. I'm going to wait on that. I don't need these, but I need to connect my main city just like that, though. That's an issue. So let me just put this in real quickly. That cuts the line. I can fix that. I can adjust that later on. Let's put a medium crop roadside just like this. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll... Oh. Okay. I'll do that. Okay, that works. The medium crop field is in. Looking good. Anything else we can add in here real quickly before I call it a day? We have our flour mills already in. We have all of these. We have all of these. Milking powder just got put in. And any more storage. We have a small barn for storing more goods. I'll toss one in for the sake of just looking cool. Put the next to our main house. And then our roads and our net structures, same thing. So that is looking great. And I think I'm going to call it there with the episode. We're almost already on to our level 4. But man, all in all, I'm pretty happy that we got going on. This is pretty dang excellent. So if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and if you like this kind of content, the top right corner will have our entire Asanu Beach playlist. Take a look at that. Or if you want YouTube to decide your fate, click the video at the top left, and that'll take you to where you need to be. Other than that, my name is Wyatt. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one.